In 1953, Marilyn achieved an unprecedented level of success, gaining recognition for her remarkable performances in films that have become true classics. A notable example is the movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Subscribe to our channel and leave your like. In the 1960s, Elizabeth Montgomery, an exceptionally talented actress, radiated brilliance in her career. Demonstrating her versatility in both films and series, she was widely recognized as one of the most talented actresses of her generation, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of entertainment. In the midst of the tumultuous times of World War II, in 1943, Penn Station, located in New York City, witnessed countless scenes of farewell. In these poignant moments, brave soldiers parted from their loved ones before boarding back to the battlefield. 1995 marked the year when Cameron Diaz was ready to conquer Hollywood and establish her place as one of the most popular and talented actresses of her generation. It was during this period that she made a significant leap in her career, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. In the year 1947, renowned Danish explorer Peter Freuchen embarked on a new and memorable adventure alongside his third wife, Dagmar Kohn. Born in 1886, Peter Freuchen was recognized for his incredible polar expeditions and the adventurous spirit that accompanied him throughout his journey. Veronica Foster, an ordinary young woman, had her life transformed when she was discovered by a photographer in 1941. The image of her wielding a machine gun to aid in the war effort captured everyone's attention and became a powerful symbol of the significant contribution of women during the conflict. Christine Margaret Keeler, an English model and topless dancer, played a central role in the infamous political scandal known as the Profumo affair during the 1960s. It was in 1961 that Keeler became romantically involved with John Profumo, then the British Secretary of State for War, which generated significant repercussions. On December 17, 1903, a historic feat in aviation was achieved by the Wright brothers. It was on this date that they successfully conducted the first powered flight in an aircraft, permanently altering the course of aviation history. This moment marked a significant milestone in the pursuit of the dream of flight. In the early 20th century, the old city of San Juan in Puerto Rico was a charming and historic locale that exuded culture, architectural richness, and Spanish colonial influences. It was a place steeped in history and tradition, rooted in its colonial heritage and filled with charm. In the year 1881, the construction of the iconic Statue of Liberty was underway in Paris, France. This impressive monument, envisioned by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, was destined to become a lasting symbol of liberty and friendship among nations, transcending borders and uniting people. In addition to her exceptional acting skills, Raquel Welch shone in the 1960s as a singer, dancer, and model, showcasing her remarkable artistic versatility and ability to reinvent herself. Her comprehensive and talented journey across various artistic fields solidified her status as a complete artist. Joe Black Fox, widely known as Chief Joe Black Fox, was a respected Sioux chief and talented artist who played a significant role in the renowned Buffalo Bill's Wild West show in the late 19th century, specifically in 1898. In 1963, Valentina Tereshkova, a Russian cosmonaut, wrote her name in history by becoming the first woman to travel to space. Her pioneering mission aboard the Vostok 6 spacecraft was a remarkable milestone in space exploration and a triumph for the Soviet Union. In the 1940s, a traditional Halloween practice was the well-known question trick or treat. However, on some occasions, this tradition could take on a more unusual and spooky form, with children wearing grotesque masks as part of their costumes. In the year 1954, Janet Leigh, a talented actress, was enjoying the peak of her career and solidifying her position as one of Hollywood's most prominent stars. In addition to her success in films, Janet Leigh also ventured into the world of television, making appearances in various popular series of that time. 3 years before the 1917 revolution, the figure of Empress Alexandra of Russia was depicted in clay, as she was a controversial figure due to her political influences and close association with the mystic Grigory Rasputin. In 1942, Princess Elizabeth was bestowed with the honorary title of Honorary Colonel of the Grenadier Guards Regiment. This appointment symbolized recognition of her affiliation with the regiment and her support for the British Armed Forces. During the 1950s, various futuristic visions and predictions emerged about how technology would transform different aspects of daily life, including gardening. It was during this time that some conceptions of futuristic lawnmowers emerged, exploring innovative ideas for this task. Barbara Eden is a renowned American actress who began her career in the early 1950s, performing in stage productions and taking on minor roles in films and television series. However, it was in the 1960s that she gained recognition and international success. In May 1944, Princess Elizabeth made a visit to an air base to meet with the airborne forces. During this visit, she had the opportunity to observe paratroopers in training and witness demonstrations performed by the soldiers. Queen Victoria, one of the most significant monarchs in British history, ruled the United Kingdom from 1837 until her death in 1901. In this photo, we can see her seated, accompanied by her two Indian servants, Mustafa and Chita, standing behind her, dressed in full uniforms and displaying medals. The ATS observers, wearing sunglasses, maintain vigilant watch for any signs of hostile aircraft at an anti-aircraft battery in London. In front of them is a rangefinder, during the month of September 1940. In 1956, Pontiac introduced the futuristic sports car concept called the Pontiac Club de Mer. This impressive vehicle featured a bullet-shaped fiberglass body with an aerodynamic profile and fluid lines. In May 1937, the Hindenburg airship disaster occurred. The Hindenburg was a gigantic German passenger airship, renowned for its impressive size and its role as a luxury transatlantic mode of transportation. The coronation of Edward VII took place on August 9, 1902, at Westminster Abbey in London. Edward VII was the monarch of the United Kingdom and the British Dominions, as well as the Emperor of India, from 1901 until his death in 1910. Anita Ekberg was a renowned Swedish actress and model, famous for her beauty and talent in the film industry. She began her career as a model, gaining recognition by winning the title of Miss Sweden in 1950. During World War II, in 1945, Princess Elizabeth played an active role in the war effort by serving as an ambulance driver for the Auxiliary Territorial Service. In the 1950s, smogs in London reached their peak, representing one of the most severe environmental problems faced by the city at the time. These smogs were a toxic combination of smoke from industrial and residential chimneys. In 1916, during World War I, a football team composed of British soldiers was photographed in France wearing gas masks. However, the use of these masks during the game was more symbolic than functional, as it hindered the players' breathing and visibility. Winona Ryder, a highly talented actress, rose to prominence during the production of the film Heathers in 1988. She showcased exceptional acting skills, bringing charisma and depth to her character. The National Woman's Party was an activist group engaged in the fight for women's rights in the United States. On May 21, 1922, the party organized a march in Washington as part of their ongoing efforts to promote gender equality. We've reached the end of our video, so please subscribe to our channel and choose one of the videos appearing on the screen to continue your journey into the past.